The Pulsar for L5P Duramax is the most innovative product on the market, and it just got better. The new V3 Pulsar for L5P Duramax is hands down the most innovative and advanced performance product on the L5P market today. There are no competitors that can keep up with what the Pulsar can offer. Now, we know that the Pulsar is dominant in the market, but that didn't stop us from really taking a deep dive to figure out what makes it great and also to improve it in this new version. Our engineers put in the time to make sure that we optimize how the Pulsar functions and bring extra features to increase its performance. Our calibrators are enthusiasts. They go out and test and drive Pulsar-equipped trucks every day. Now let's take a deep dive and figure out what makes the Pulsar better and this version 3 the best product on the market. The all-new V3 Pulsar doesn't require any expensive ECM modifications in order to install it. You can install it in minutes and remove it at any time to take your truck back to stock. Now the Pulsar uses the steering wheel controls to adjust all power levels and features, so that gives you full on-the-fly adjustability. Now you can add the industry-leading Insight CTS3 monitor and enable awesome features like cold engine protection, transmission slip protection, EGT back down, and even a turbo timer. And you can use the Insight to adjust your throttle sensitivity as well. If you want to ever raise your idle, the Pulsar can do that too. Now some may question, how does a product like the Pulsar add power, and does it do so safely? The answer is yes, it is safe, and here's why. We adjust 4 major components when adding power with the Pulsar: injection pulse width, injection timing, fuel pressure, and airflow. The pulse width is adjusted largely to add horsepower and torque throughout the RPM range. The timing changes add power while helping with fuel economy. The rail pressure is adjusted to increase throttle response and add power. The airflow is also adjusted to increase performance while also offsetting the soot production by adjusting the injection pulse width. Now all that is a very simplified version of what the Pulsar does to add power and improve drivability. But what does that all really mean? What do those type of changes add up to as far as horsepower is concerned? On the 17 to 21 Duramax, we're adding 135 horsepower and just shy of 300 foot-pounds of torque. We had several tests that netted over 150 horsepower gain on our dyno. Now, we've tested that in all kinds of environments, all the way from the high altitude passes here in Utah, all the way down to the beaches in Florida, and it performs seamlessly everywhere. Now with those types of gains, you're sitting at north of 500 horsepower and 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. And what does that really mean? That means that is the safe and dependable power that you can use to tow your boat to the water, to take your toys to the sand, or tow your skid steer to the next job site. The Pulsar delivers the power to make sure you and your truck can tackle anything. The V3 Pulsar for L5P, the best just got better.